Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Wujatson. I want to use this medium to share with you about an artifact. It happens to be a book. You're Born Original, Don't Die Copy. It is by John L. Mason. I came across this book in the year 2002 while I was in the university. And this book helped me to discover potentials and talent that is buried within me. And it helps me develop a passion for the orphans and the homeless kids in the street of Nigeria. And in 2007, I embarked on a journey and I went to Mali and Niger. They are countries in West Africa. And while I was in Mali and Niger, I did a research on water resources and food security. And after the research, I wrote a proposal and passed it over to an organization called Global Relief International. And today they are using that as one of the tool in order to eradicate poverty. In 2011, after I finished university, I embarked on a journey. I went to a remote place in Nigeria where there's no electricity or cell phone network. I lived there for almost 1 year, teaching people how to read and write and helping them in whatever capacity that I can. And in 2012, I moved to America to study information technology, where I obtained training, all the basic training of networking, programming. And I also volunteered in the university for 2.5 years. And I moved to Oklahoma, where I also obtained a training in IT. And in 2006, I traveled to Barbados, and I also went to Sierra Leone, where I set up an IT school and also did community development. Came back to United States to complete a study in global missions in Oklahoma. And now I'm in Mount St. Mary's University to obtain my MBA, because I feel with an MBA I will be able to write and develop a plan, and also know how to write grant, so that I'll go out there to the street of the third world nations to help these kids. I believe God called me to be a voice for the voiceless. And you that is watching this video, if you don't mind, I will love for you to join me in this race. Together we can eradicate poverty in the third world nation streets. Together we can give hope to these kids. Together we can help them discover their lost dream. If you walk with me, some of those kids on the street will become pilots someday. Some of them will become doctors. Some of them will become engineers. Some of them will become teachers. All they need is a little push. All they need is a little hand. Those kids, what they need is not only food. It's not only clothing. It's not only water. They don't need you to share their story on the internet for the world to feel sorry for them. They need you to go out there to help them with education. They need to be identified as human. They need to be called with names, not orphans. If not for the people that I came across in my life, I would have been one of those people. I came from a polygamous family. My dad was never there for me. He even forbid me from going to school. He calls me all kinds of names. He told me that I'll never be anybody. Even though I go to school, nobody's going to hire me because I'll be useless. This is a word coming from a dad to his son. But with this book, I realized that all the things my father has been saying is not true. This book helped me to discover who I am, who God created me to be. And look at where I am today. Nobody ever believed it, that I'll ever leave the soil of Africa and be here in the United States. This is my 8 years in America, and I pray that someday I'll go back to the third world nations. It doesn't matter wherever God leads me, but I want to go out there and help people that are suffering out there. It could have been me. I used to be in their position. I know how they feel. I know all the sleepless night they have. I know how they will wake up in the middle of the night looking at the moon, thinking, wondering, when will this pain stop? Will their life ever change? These are all the questions I used to ask myself before. But thank God for discovering a book that helped open my eyes, that removed all the locks that are in my eyes. Now I've seen the light, and I want to help people to see the light. I want to be a voice for the voiceless. If you're watching this video, I want you to join me in this fight. If we join forces, we can change the world. It doesn't matter. It's not all about number. When you change one, one will change one, and another one will change another one, and another one will change another one. Let's continue with the chain. We can do this. I believe in you. It's not by accident that we happen to be in this program. Thank you. And once more, You're Born Original, Don't Die, a copy by John L. Mason, is the book that really changed my life, changed my perspective about life, gave me hope, gave me a dream. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity, and thank you for taking your time to watch my video.